Hey guys, and welcome to the Hockey Goats podcast. I am with Shad. Want to say hi?
Hello.
So today we are gonna be starting up off podcast on this channel, and we're gonna be talking about like different parts about hockey. So this is episode 1 pretty much of podcast. So we're gonna get ready into this. So the first we're gonna talk about the signing of John Klingberg to Anaheim, $7 million for 1 year. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I the way the Ducks have changed their team, not really, but it really helped the Ducks this season and their chance of maybe making the playoff.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have added some players like Ryan Strome. They have added some players like Ryan Strome, Frank Bertuano, Jordan Mayhew. We signed.
Yeah, and there's still Zegras and Milano, the two youngsters who are like really good.
They also
also gonna help the team too.
They literally signed like some depth players too, and they all.
Ducks might.
Wait, let me talk.
Ducks might be a good team heading into this.
They also added defense. They signed him 2 years ago. They also added defenseman Ollie Julevi. And that was a amazing sign. I feel like that's going to be a good depth guy to their team. So, that is how I feel about this team. And I feel like this is amazing sign. It's going to help Anaheim their defense core. I feel like it's going to be... I feel like... What do you think the defense core is going to be? Like, the lines of the Anaheim Ducks about this lineup. Let me look at their lineup real quick. So, I feel like it's going to be... I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gonna be I feel like it's still gonna be Cam. No, I feel like it's gonna be. Is John Klingberg a left defenseman or a right defenseman? Has John Klingberg been a left defense or a right defense? Left defense or right defense? I feel like he's a left defenseman, but I'm not sure. Is he a right defenseman or a left defenseman?
John Klingberg is a...
I feel like he's a right defenseman for some odd reason. But, like, he could be... Like, so, I think it's going to be... If John Klingberg's left defenseman, it's going to be John Klingberg, Jamie Drysdale, and then it's going to be Josh Mahula and Shannon Kirk. Then it's going to be...
Well, John Klingberg shoots right.
So he should count as a light defense. So I think it's gonna be Cam Fowler and Jamie Drysdale. Then I think it's gonna be like a mix of maybe if Kevin Shattuck could play left defense, it's gonna be Kevin Shattuck and John Klingberg. And I think John Klingberg's gonna be I feel like John Klingberg could play a left defense role.
And do you know this will be his 9th NHL season?
Yeah, he's getting older too. So like, yeah, it's gonna be John.
Yeah, he played with the Dallas Stars his whole career in the NHL.
Yeah. So, like, obviously, I think it's going to be a good team. They built defense. Anaheim has built the defense a bit stronger. Adding Klingberg, adding Klingberg, that adds a big hole to their team. A big hole.
You know, because this will be Klingberg's 8th season.
First different team that he got into a different team. First time in his career.
But, I mean, I guess he's
only
29. I guess he's not...
Yeah, so next, we're done with talking about John Klingberg. Welcome to Anaheim, John Klingberg. So let's talk. We're going to talk about Nazem Kadri and where possibility he's going to land. So the first team I have, I think he could go to the Philadelphia Flyers. Because I feel like they need a center or a depth guy that's going to help the Flyers in their future. Like, if you look at Philadelphia, they don't even have a good centerman team. If you look at their team, they're looking to add some like centermans. Like I feel like if they can add Nazem Kadri would be an awesome second center for them, and they would bring so much depth. Playing with Cam Atkinson and James Von Riemsdyk or Farabee, possibility you could play with. That would be a very good add, right, Chad? That would be a huge add. If Nazem Kadri can go to Philly, I would love to see him play with Farabee and Cam Atkinson because the first line we have Scott Letang, Shea Couturier, and Travis Konechny. And then second line is James Vaughn, say Kevin Hayes and Kevin Atkinson. So pretty much, I think that Kadri's going to play a second line role, or a first line role. He can play with the big guys. They can move Couturier in that back and then. Like I feel like that's a solid lineup, and I love what they're gonna do, and I love their future. So obviously, I think this is a big pickup for Philadelphia if they do that. Shad, what's your thoughts about if he goes to Philly? Do you agree that he can go to Philly? What's your thoughts?
Well, he could go to Philly.
What's the reasons why you think he can go to Philly?
Well, I don't know.
There's nothing special to talk about this team. And the reason why I think Kadri could fill in a role in this team is if it to be a good second line center with the duo with the top two center points of Couturier and Kadri. That would be an insane top duo. Insane, and I would love this. And
I think a good reason he could go to Philadelphia is he could fill the role of Claude Giroux.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But the worst problem is that the worst problem is he doesn't play wing. He plays center. Next team, I think that he can go to the Boston Bruins because even though they have this is a less possibility experience, but Boston would fill up a very good role if they add a guy like Nazem Kadri. But I don't think this is gonna happen. But I just really think this could happen. To a possibility that could happen, but it's less likely. Right, Shed? Because he played for Toronto. He had a lot of fights in 2018-19 playoffs against them. Hated them so much because I don't think hated him so much that he got suspended a lot in the playoffs. You know that, right, Chad? Back in 2019-18. He got suspended a lot of times against Boston. He literally got suspended for punching someone and pretty much hitting someone like a Koscheck. So like, I don't think this is likely that he'll join, but I could see a possibility.
And yeah, I don't think he's gonna go Boston because of the same reason. Like he hit a player really hard against the Walls, and he hates the Bruins. I guess.
There's rumors that he could, but like I don't see a possibility. This is one of the less likely chances that's gonna happen.
There's also rumors that he might go to Calgary.
I could see a Calgary chance, but I did not put it in this video. I put another chance. He can go back to Colorado. I feel like Colorado's looking to sell some players, and they're looking to sell some cap to bring back Kadri. That's what they said. They're going to sell players, get some cap back, and they're looking maybe to go for Kadri back.
But there's been lots of rumors.
Do you think Kadri will come back or could? Or not? What do you think? What's your idea? What's your thoughts of if Nazem Kadri? Do you think Kadri's gonna come back to Colorado? Do you think he could, or do you think he will leave Colorado to a new team? But because he had a career year and he won a cup. I don't see him leaving the team unless they don't fix the cap in time.
I have no idea.
I could see him come back to Colorado if they clear salary cap. But if they do not, I think he'll go to a new team. So, the next team. There's two teams left of Nazem Kadri. I think he could go to the Islanders. He could fill a role in Islanders. And I feel like even though they have a two-center punch, Brock Nelson and Barzal, I'm pretty sure one of them can play wing. Barzal or Nelson could play a wing role. And Kadri could play one of those two-center punch. Could play a top six center punch role, like a second line center. A very good second line center. I think that would be perfect if that's the case. Do you think that he could be an Islander?
No.
Why not?
I don't see him going to them. because
They did need a center. A second center.
I don't think the Islanders have the cap. They probably do have the cap space for him. He doesn't fit there.
I feel like he could. He could be not a good fit. I have a feeling that he's not the fit in the Islanders. He's not a fit in the team.
Yeah, I don't have a feeling he's gonna be a fit in New York for the Islanders.
If Vincent Trocheck never signed with the Rangers, I had Rangers too. I would have had Rangers. If Trocheck did not sign that deal.
Well, but I know, but him going to the Rangers not that big of a rumor. Is like
he was gonna be a rumor if they did not sign Trocheck.
Well, it's not a big rumor. Like not like a bunch of people are talking about it.
I know. The other team, the last team before we go to the Kane destinations, is Seattle. I think Seattle will be a perfect fit for Nazem Kadri. Because even if we have Shane Wright and Beniers. But I think it would be a perfect fit in the role right now for Seattle. A perfect role right now. Because what if they have to bring Matthew Beniers or Shane Wright down because they weren't developing properly?
You know, that's good because Seattle's you know how they just
guess what?
Hey, how they just got expansion now. This season they made some big moves by like signing on.
Burakovsky and Nazem Kadri could reunite in a lineup.
Yeah, and then they Shane Wright to their
team. Shane Wright could play a wing role too, so.
That's work, but it's not really a good rumor. It's like a really bad like. Maybe one person's talking about it, there's also a possibility that I might go to Carolina, but I don't see that.
Because Carolina has they added too much people, way too much, and I feel like that they don't have the cap space for him.
Yeah, because Carolina got Tony DeAngelo.
They got Tony. No, Carolina didn't get Tony DeAngelo. Tony DeAngelo got traded to Philly.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He got traded to Philly, and Philly signed with them.
Let's move on to the
Patrick Kane, the team that I think that could be a bit. Let's do a big one. We seen an article that Patrick Kane is linked to Dallas Stars. We seen this article already. Did you see it, Sad? That Patrick Kane could be a Dallas Star.
I think he could.
For one reason why I think that a big reason why they need to add some strength to their team, scoring. And they haven't brought that in like a couple years. And literally, I could see a lineup of Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, and Patrick Kane in a first line matchup punch. That would be insane. Okay. Insane.
So if Patrick Kane does go to Dallas, here's what I think Dallas top 6 is gonna look like. So their first line is gonna be Jason Robertson, Joe Pavelski, and Patrick Kane.
Ooh.
And I think their second line is going to be Tyler Seguin, Rope Hintz, and Mason.
Where's Jamie Benn?
He's not on the top
6. He's a top 6 player. Why would you not put him on the top 6? I say.
Well, I don't see him, but I don't see him playing.
Seguin is a center, not a left winger, not a right winger. He's a center. So I say this is the lineup. I think it's going to be Jason Robertson, Joe Belsky, Kane. I agree with that line. But I think it's going to be... Jamie Benn, Seguin, and either the person that you said. Let me look at Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars lineup. I got to look this up. I forgot to look this up before the video started, so sorry guys for that. So, I think it's... I could see a big possibility. There's big possibilities that this could be this could be the lineup. Oh my god, what the hell? Why is it showing Anaheim shit? Oh, never mind. I could see this. Jason Robertson. Joe Velski, and right winger Patrick Kane. Second line, Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, and Gurianov. That's my top 6. That's my top 6 I can see. Can you see that or no? And Dallas defense got weaker after removing John Klingberg. 100%. They need to get another defenseman. They got to get another top 6 guy. They got to get another defenseman or top 4 guy that can play right defense. They need to get another right defenseman. Because since they got rid of John Klingberg, they have to go for another right defenseman. And
And there's also rumors that Patrick Kane might go to Toronto.
Patrick Kane is not going to Toronto. 100% no. 100% no. They already spent so much cap. They already wasted cap. They don't even have the cap space. And they literally cannot spend too much money on forwards. They have a lot of forwards in their lineup. They would have to clear so much cap. They would have to give away one of the top guys. Or 2 of them. To make that work. And also, I see another destination. Patrick Kane to Buffalo. The reason why I can see this is because it's their hometown. It's one of his hometown teams. And he lives in New York. He's born in New York. Buffalo's in New York. And this is also a reason I can see New York Rangers going after him too. Because they're both New York teams. Even though I don't think the Islanders are going to go for that guy. I can see Rangers and Buffalo going after him. Both of these teams could be a...
But I don't think Buffalo has...
Buffalo has a lot of cap. They didn't spend a lot of cap on players. They don't even have a lot of cap space.
I don't see it happening.
There's no way. Unless they trade prospects. A big prospects involved. Or a big player gets called. A big player from their team gets traded off their board. But I don't think that's going to happen. That's a less likely chance. But New York Rangers, I could definitely see. They need a winner. I say they 100% need a right winner. Because left winner, they have Panarin. Center, they have Zibanejad. And right winger, I don't think that they have a first right winger yet. But I think that Kane could be a perfect fit for that line. Perfect fit for Rangers.
Also, there's also rumors that Patrick Kane might go to Kings. What do you think?
I think Patrick Kane's going to Edmonton. That's another big rumor. I didn't another top 6 forward. That'd be awesome for them. They even said they're gonna look for they're gonna look for a guy that can play top 6 that's a winner. That's what they put out. They're gonna look for that, and they're gonna go for another defenseman. That's what I think they're gonna go after. And they're not done yet. I don't think the Edmonton Oilers are done yet. For their...
I don't know, but Kane is a free agent.
Yeah.
After this upcoming
a contender team would definitely want to go after him. So I don't think Buffalo will get the guy, but but there's rumors going out there that are gonna get the guy, and I 100% agree that he's gonna be a good fit for Buffalo. He'll be a good fit for Edmonton, Rangers, and Dallas. That's what I think. But Buffalo, I could definitely see it happening if they find a way to build up. So if they give enough assets, or like something that's gonna be big for them.
There's. Kane could go to the Kings.
No, there's not rumors about that. I've never heard a rumor that Patrick Kane's going to the Canes. I've never heard this rumor. And if there was, that was back in trade deadline.
Rumor about what?
Patrick Kane to the Canes was back in trade deadline, but it stopped. It slowed off, so I don't see that happening. And that's it for talk situation. I think that the top teams are either gonna go after him is Dallas, Rangers, and Edmonton. And a hot take team will be Buffalo. That's what I think. So next I want to talk about in this video. We see that Patrick Marleau is going to be retiring his number on February 25th, 2023. Number 12 retirement. I kind of in a legend. Join us and we put as we put Patrick Kane number 12 in the rafters against San Jose. They play San Jose that day, and they're gonna do that. Oh, they played Chicago, I mean. He's 42 when he retired. Scored 566 goals and added 633 assists in 23 years of NHL hockey. He ranks 23rd all-time scored, 7th in game-winning scorers, 109, and 5th in points. There. I think that this is a very good idea for them to retire him, and he's the first guy in San Jose's history to get retired his number. What do you think about that, Chad? What do you think about that? About his Patrick Marleau being respected about his retirement number.
Who's retired?
Patrick Marleau, retirement number 12 on February 25th. First guy in San Jose to get his retired number. How do you feel about that? Dude, please talk.
What?
Did you hear what I said when I explained it? Okay, let's move on. So, last one for the video, for the first episode. Owen Tippet resigns with the Philadelphia Flyers for $3 million for 2 years. How do you feel about this big signing? Adding the young guy back to the team after being traded from the Florida to Flyers. How do you feel about that, Shad?
I mean, I feel good.
It's a good signing, a good resign.
Yeah.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good third liner, I say, for a Flyers team. He could have a possibility to join the Flyers and pretty much get There's a possibility that he could be a second line right winger. If there could be a switch off, I say, off Tippet and Konechny, or like we could see a flip for Tippet sometimes. Tippet might want to play top 6 minutes later and see how good he is. We could see that possibility. And I already talked about that. I think that would be a easy good pickup. And that's all it for episode 1 of the podcast. This video, hope you guys enjoyed. That's all we talked about for today. This is a video, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to stop a like, subscribe, hit notifications. We'll see you guys in episode 2 of the Hockey Goats, maybe in the next few days. See you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Say bye, Shad. Shad?
Bye.
Bye, guys. Subscribe, like, and hit the notifications. Bye.